Hi everybody, this is the website boy from thewebsiteboy.com with tutorial number 6, and today we're going to be learning how to do dynamic text output. We're going to be outputting dynamic text right on the browser with PHP. It's going to be really cool, right? For those of you out there that want to download my exercise files, this is how you do it. Go to thewebsiteboy.com/snippets, and there you can also find a table of contents, all right? Right in the homepage, click on the category that you're interested in. And in this case, it's going to be PHP tutorials, all right? There you're going to find the table of contents, and you can even watch the tutorials there too. So for those of you that want to navigate my course, this is how you do it. You got the previous link, the next video link, the playlist, and the subscribe. If you have not subscribed, pause the video and do it right now because I make videos daily, all right? For those of you out there that see this thumbs up, click it. Make sure that it's there because I like when you guys do the likes because it wakes me up in the morning and it keeps me up at night. So please, all right, don't forget. For those of you that like my videos, thank you so much. And let's go ahead and do some PHP with some dynamic text output. All right, let's go ahead and dynamically output some text on the browser. Now, one thing that I forgot to do in the last tutorial was to actually put a shortcut here of our document root, which is a hassle right now to get if we have to go and travel there all the time, right? So I'm gonna make an alias. I actually have a couple aliases here that I made earlier. I'm just gonna erase it and um, make an alias, or you can just right click and create shortcut and drag it to the desktop. All right, so now every time I want it, it's gonna be here, right? So we double click it and we got it, right? So we're gonna open our code editor, and now we are going to drag this PHP function in there file, and we are going to fix it actually first of all because it's right now, right? So I'm gonna do a save as, and we are going to create a file called hello world. Let's just say hello. All right, and now we are going to take this off and create a blank HTML document. All right, and if you're wondering how I did that, I use a plugin called Emmet. If remember, these files are going to be in your exercise files. Below this video is a link to download them. If but you can actually create a very simple HTML document, as you can see, with the doc type. If you don't HTML, you know how to do this. Now let's go ahead and let's output some dynamic text. So we're gonna use a PHP uh, tag here to echo something out. And if I didn't tell you what an echo is, let me tell you right now, echo is just print stuff out on the screen. You echo something, you are um, saying write this on the browser. All right, so echo is like in some languages when you want to write on the document, like for example in JavaScript, document.write. That's what echo is basically. All right, so now we want to actually write a string, and for that we need quotes. So we're gonna say hello, how are you, right? So we write quotes and then we end it with a semicolon. We don't actually need to end it with a semicolon if we don't have anything after, but it's good practice to do it. So we're gonna save it, and let's go back. Let's go to the browser. Let me actually drag it from the other side, and I'm gonna go to localhost. I'm gonna select that file there, and it's gonna say how are you, right? So that's one way. Let's create another PHP tag in here, and let's also echo something like, let's just put two strings together, and I'll show you how to do that right now. Hello, right? And then we can use the dot, that means concatenate, and then we can just say how are you, right? And I always use the capital for some reason. And then we just go ahead and close that, and we can just save it and refresh. And what happened here? Um, it wrote it in the same line. You know why? Because we didn't tell it to go to the next line. And you actually need to tell it how. Well, you need to write a HTML tag and save, refresh, and it goes to the next line. So you saw that at the end of the PHP, I put a HTML break tag, and I was able to put it on the next line. All right. We can also do something like this. Look at this. So PHP echo. All right. And then we're going to say 2 plus 10. All right. And we close it here. Save it and refresh. Look at that. It actually even added it for me. So let's make sure that that's on the next line also. Refresh, and you can see that it did that for me. So there are many things that you could do with the echo, and this is one of the most important words in PHP. Important functions, all right, command, whatever you want to call it, but it's one of the most important things. So make sure that you remember that we're going to be using echo for a lot of things in PHP, all right? So keep that in check. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you like this tutorial, don't forget to like, don't forget to share with your friends, don't forget to comment. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.